Hello, and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and I have a box. And in this box, which is right here, but my address is all over it on both sides, so we're just going to show you this much of it. It's not opened yet. This is going to true unboxing. This is my, as Winnie BLB says, my luxury made item from China. So if you know, you know. This is a wink wink item. It has, it's a long story. So I had actually gone shopping to my in a luxury shopping. We went to the luxury part of town up in Austin, Texas, and we went to the Gucci store, and I was talking to the Gucci sales associate, and we didn't jive, guys. He just wasn't. It wasn't his day. I don't know. He didn't really. It wasn't a great experience. I felt very profiled, very judged, very much a non-client. And I asked how much his bag was, and he said, I asked him about a bag. And he basically was not helpful or courteous. I'm barely kind. And it left me very upset. And so I was on my way home, and I'm the passenger. My husband's driving, right? And he's talking. My twin's with me, and I'm just sitting there, and I get an Instagram message from a vendor saying, "Hey, are you looking for anything? Can I help you find anything?" And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I want this bag, and I don't want to pay Gucci for it. you know and I don't care if imitation is the highest form of flattery and it's not a crime to own it. Then yeah, I'll take your whatever bag. And here's the thing, though. They said they had it. I paid money before I even got home. I'm not that impulsive. That's how upset I was at the luxury shopping experience I experienced. And well, it turns out when they did the recording to show, hey, this is what we're sending you, I said, hey, that's the wrong thing. And they're like, what do you mean it's the wrong thing? It's the wrong color. It's not the right color. Well, the color I wanted, they didn't make yet. So I was like, well, I'll wait. Well, they didn't have it. They were never going to have it. So I said, look, that's the only one I wanted. And I said, the one you have in the darker color, I don't want that. So he says, is there anything else you want instead? I'm like, you know what? Knowing I'll probably never get my money back, I said, you know what? Just do you have this other thing? And they said, you know what? We do have this other thing. So this is not a bag on my radar, a bag I never knew about. This is, if imitation is the highest form of flattery, this is very flattering, right? So I bought two things from this lady, and she's on Instagram. If you care to find out, you can ask me, but that's as far as I'm going with it. This is, and I didn't want the box, but she did send the box. So we're not going to show what this orange box has, but this is the interior. So this was the second things I ordered. This is just I don't need packaging. I didn't want packaging, but they threw in the packaging. All I wanted was a generic box to put in these earrings that I wanted, because I've been looking at all the replicas, dupes, inspired versions of this item forever. The problem I have, these are just generic earrings, guys. I needed a guarantee that they would be sterling silver. And they gave me a guarantee that it'd be sterling silver. So I'm going to put these on. And I've had many, many, many versions of this type of earring all over the place. But most of the time, they're in a costume jewelry. Now, here's the real thing, guys. I will know for sure if this is plated, because my ears will tell me. It's no joke when I tell you I have this allergy to metals. My perspiration will literally strip plating off these if this has plating on it. So how does this close? Okay, so this has a comfort back on there. So it just has a backing. Now these are not. I consider these to be a little expensive. You have to depress the spring. It's like a locking. It's not a normal butterfly. There we go. And then it locks, right? So these are not normal. These are just sterling silver earrings, right? And they're in the style of a very popular Hermes motif. But here, guys, I have this ring right here, different brand. an actual sterling silver one. I like this round oval oblong shape. So it's not so, and I have like this other chain ring right there. So I like the shape of these earrings a lot, and I've been losing a lot of my earrings. So I didn't want to spend a fortune on earrings. These earrings are still $100 because it's still sterling silver. Um, Sterling silver used to be like $30 for a pair of earrings. That was a long time ago. If I could find a pair of $30 sterling silver, they're normally sterling silver post or plated. They're not even sterling silver post. They're sterling silver plated. And even the nickel free stuff, it's not enough for my earrings. My ears. My ears are that annoying. I've always had to wear beautiful jewelry because it's always had to be real jewelry. It's limited my selection. So this is my new pair of earrings, which I'm thrilled about. I really didn't want the box and packaging because I just throw this away. No, I'm not keeping this orange box and this very bright and extremely not the right shade of orange. But the box is fine. So these are my new earrings that you would have to know, and most people don't know. So, and this is the bag. So this is the bag I got in replacement of the one I really wanted. So this is a woof. So here's packaging. Um, this is everybody says we have the best products, we have the best whatever. I've had authentic Louis Vuitton and vintage and from store and all the other stuff. I've had things repaired from Louis. This is not what their dust bags look like. Just saying. Just saying. You know. So this bag is a inspired bag of the Never Ever Full, which is a brand new bag. And I wanted this bag specifically because Minx Mini, or was it Minx? No, it was Jerusha's Couture. She showed her authentic one, and I thought that is so pretty. Now, I have again authentic and inauthentic. Well, I should say, yes, I do. So this is an inauthentic. The bag I use today is an authentic GM Neverfull. This is the real thing. This is the fake thing. I had the leather replaced and straps elongated. This came, basically standard, you know, standard whatever. Um, so let's see how long the strap crop is on a Never Ever Full. So a Never Ever Full is a variant of the Neverfull family in the men's collection. So this is wow. It's an 8-inch strap, barely an 8-inch strap crop from near to here. It's 8 inches. Okay, so the width of this is 23 at the top. At the base, it's 16. It's a really nice size bag. So let me show you what it looks like on with everything. So the interior of this bag, so it has accoutrements, it has a pouch. And what I really, really, really liked about this more than anything, and the reason why I chose this one, other than blue is my favorite color. I love denim. And this is very, very much the same color as the bag I wanted, but in the other brand that I didn't get. Look at the interior of this, right? This, this, I'm gonna sit here in real time and show you why I wanted this bag. So this on the exterior checker, the only places that have branding are right here, and there should be another square here. There's 2 on the front, 2 on the back, same placement. I'm covering those up. I don't want anybody to think that this is the authentic thing. I don't want everyone to ever think it's an authentic thing. I bought the bag because I love the shape of this bag. I've always loved the shape of this bag. I don't care about the branding. I don't care that Louis made it. Louis didn't make it. This is a made in China special, guys. So they're like, well, Jackie, how are you going to deal with all this branding? Well, let me show you what I'm going to do. What I always intended to do. Now, the other bag, if I had gotten it, I would have carried it. But guys, I've been I do believe imitation is a higher form of flattery, and since it's not illegal in the United States to own these things, I don't mind owning them. So what am I doing? I am literally picking out this label. I am taking the thread and I'm cutting them. And I'm going to pull off this Louis Vuitton labeling, because the thing about owning a not so authentic item is that you can own it in the United States. It's not a crime, but you can't sell it. So when you're done with it, you have to destroy it, dispose of it, or you can gift it. This is why you always find weird, sus things in stores. You're like, how are they selling that? Well, they're selling it, one, because they're not authenticators. They're not going to sit here and say whether it's real or not. They're just taking stuff from thrift to sell. Technically, you're not supposed to sell, you know, something like that. So let's see. So this interestingly enough, I don't think this is the thread isn't actually doing much to hold this on here. It doesn't want to come off because I think this might be glued, which is common. Gluing and stitching to keep things in place. The top stitch is just like a finishing stitch because this is definitely glue. There's glue, a lot of glue and um thread. So if this is, well, I'm assuming if this is made well, it would be, you know, just thread. So that's one of those small details. I don't think, I don't believe they would do a glue and then a thread, because glue can bleed and stain over time. So that's not that cool. So I don't know if this is leather or not. The only way to tell if it's leather is to burn it. I'm not going to. I'm happy with this bag. I'm happy with what I have. I'm going to put patches on top of the logoing. And I'm going to put pins all over this bag because I have a whole bunch of these Disney pins. And the whole intention of me buying this denim bag is to put these pins. This bag will be full of Disney pins. And I will show you guys what this looks like later. So I just wanted to do an unboxing to show you guys my wink wink. And just because it is the highest form of flattery, and this is how I'm going to carry it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video and have a fabulous day.